Hello, and welcome to Kickin Crocs, the podcast, where we talk about martial arts stuff, geeky stuff, and all sorts of stuff.
Shibuda.
My name is Steve, one half of Kickin Crocs.
Dave, the other half of Kickin Crocs.
And if you're wondering why we are so... What's the word I'm looking for?
Also, we have no shadow half right now.
I was getting to that. I was trying to build up to it.
Oh, build that tension.
Okay, well...
No, build that tension.
It's gone now. They already know. It's gone now. Yeah, Nick's not here tonight. Unfortunately, he was where? He was Arizona?
I think the Zona.
He's in the Zona?
I don't know, but when he said
in
the
the
thing, it was
Zona,
like 100.
Arizona. I apologize. I really do.
Is that my cord that you hit?
Did I hit your cord?
Yes.
Well, I mean,
I
you're,
think so.
you're still
That's
recording audio. You're fine.
He had work functions.
He did. He is having to travel again sometimes out of state for work now. So, and unfortunately, it just so happened that this trip fell on the same day we were recording our podcast.
And there was really no other options for recording.
No, because
We
it's
searched
4th of
them out.
July. It's 4th of July week coming up, and during this week was an extra busy week at the dojo at the karate school because we had our summer boot camp, and I forgot to turn on that other light.
I can do it now.
Do it now.
I'm moving to the light. Hold
Okay.
on.
I'll just continue.
That sounded
explaining.
ominous. I'm moving
It did.
towards the light.
Towards the light, or as Kelsey would say, open the light. Dave, open the light. As I was saying, so there was a bit of, there we go, warmer light. So as I was saying, it was a bit of a busy week at the dojo this week. We had our summer boot camp, which is where
Boot
camp, which is where the kids they come in for some extra training in the morning. So we would do classes. Technically, it's classes in the morning, and then we would have about maybe an hour.
Yeah,
Hour break,
if
hour and a half break.
So we would do like a 10 to 11:30 with one session, one group, and then 12 to 1:30 with another group. And classes pretty much start right after that. Well, not right after that. You have a
Yeah,
little
so
bit
we
of
have
a
about
break.
an hour and a half.
I did Wednesday and Thursday, except for Fridays. I teach private lessons at 1:30 going. So it's 12:30, 1:30. It ends, right? Boot camp ends,
Right.
and then we have 1:30 privates.
Well, I
We
heard
have
they
a
didn't
two-
come in today.
Yeah, but we didn't know. It was
You
no
didn't know
call, no
they
show,
were-
so
yeah.
we were stuck at the school, and then I have a 2:15 private, so I had the two guys at 2:15,
Yeah, so you're literally it's just.
and then right after that I had an introductory lesson like a first timer,
Yep.
and then
yep.
right after that class started.
Yep.
So there was no break,
So yeah, there's literally no break too.
and I'm feeding a cat in the morning.
Yeah, that's
Not
true.
my cat, a friend's cat.
Yeah, that's true. He was cat sitting, or at least cat feeding, for a friend in the morning. So you were go.
Yes, and then so also, surprise! I had to take my cat to the vet.
Yeah, let's talk about that. What happened to your cat?
So apparently
Poor
she has a
cat.
bladder infection, which
Ugh.
okay, that's a thing. But so that was a journey. So all Monday, I was like, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna get my run in. It's gonna be a beautiful day because it hasn't been the June-east June. It's been like
Yeah.
but I'm like, oh, it's been pretty nice. I'm gonna go for a run. Which I like to do. Mondays I like to start off with like a 3-ish mile run. Fridays are my 5 miles. Not this week, obviously, but I had to take the cat to the vet, so that ended up being my entire Monday morning till the time I went to work.
Yeah.
And now every morning and night we have to grab her and inject fluid down her throat
Yeah.
on one of those syringes.
Yep.
But she's getting wise, so she's figured out when I'm about to grab her. So it started, I would put on my comfy, like my big hoodie.
Yep.
Because I was afraid she was gonna claw me, so I put on the big hoodie to get her.
Yeah.
And then she started figuring out when the hoodie went on. Like, the hoodie's on, I'm out.
Yep.
So
You
it's
can
like- I
never
was
wear
like-
that hoodie around her
She's
ever
like,
again.
okay, I gotta
It's
I'm
like, I'm on to you.
So yesterday I just did it normal close, and she almost caught on, but didn't. I caught her mid jump towards that box
Mm,
over in the corner there, that TV box that she likes to use.
gotcha.
And then obviously you saw tonight's shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
Took off.
She knew exactly what you were doing. She's on to you.
So yeah, so
She knows about your wily ways.
what a punk.
I know. She's a smart cat.
She figured it out already. And then tomorrow, I'm
Mhm.
sure it's gonna be even harder to catch her tomorrow.
Yep. She's just going to continue to get worse and worse each time. You've had a lot of problems with animals these past couple of days, huh?
Punk. Yes, we have. Well, today, so I have to put the video up, I guess, at some point.
Yeah, you have to. We can post on the stories.
So we have
Instagram
groundhogs
stories.
in our backyard. We had groundhog, period, one.
You had
And
one.
then last week, there's like a baby groundhog now.
Uh-oh.
So then, okay, so usually we wake up in the morning, it's cute. We see them outside, they're eating grass, no problem. Today, the two of them each picked a side of the back door right back there, and they were tapping on the glass, looking in.
Hey, we want in.
It looked
We
like
know
they
you
were
got
like,
food in there.
well, that's what it looked like. It looks like, hey, what's going on in there? And my TV points out the back door, so it was like, I don't know if they're trying to watch TV, but they're like tapping the glass.
That's funny.
Freaked out my cat and my wife. And my cat's natural guard reaction was to just stand on this table back here
And stare at them,
and
right?
stare at them.
Yep.
That's it.
I mean, she was probably just watching and be like, don't you take another step closer, you hooligans.
I think she was giving him the evil eye or the
Probably.
stare down.
Definitely.
She was mean mugging him.
Definitely. I mean, honestly, Zoe just would have been like, hi!
Do people still know what the word mean mugging is?
I'm pretty sure, right? Comment down below if you knew what mean mugging
Well, I
means.
found out today, throughout the classes, that people under the age of 25 don't know what the golden arches are.
That's very specific.
Well, I mean, the only people that were getting it were people 25 and older.
Really? Like you... Wow.
So I
So,
forget
you knew their
exactly.
age?
I forget exactly how it came up, but I'm doing the stick class and it had come up, and I was like, "Oh, wait, hold on," and I went around the room. I'm like, "Do you know what the golden arches are?"
The golden arches.
And they're like, "No, no, no, no." Sensei Lauren said, "I think I learned about that in history class." And I was like, "No, you definitely did not."
I mean, it could be taught in a history class.
And then I got to Senpai Dan Smith.
Yep.
Who's 25, I
He
believe.
is. He's the same age as me.
And he's like, "No, yeah, I know what they are." He's like, "McDonald's." I
It's
was like,
McDonald's.
I was
It's the nickname for McDonald's.
I was like, "Yes, that's correct." And they asked a couple of the adult students in the lobby. They're like, "Yeah, of course, it's McDonald's." Like,
Right, because their logo is kind of shaped like an archway.
But
so they
anybody
go with
under the
golden
age
arches.
of like 25, no idea,
No clue, huh?
no clue. And I'm like, it is. I believe it might still be, but at one point, it was the most recognized symbol in the world.
I wouldn't be surprised because there are McDonald's all over the world.
Everywhere, they're everywhere.
And my voice is gone.
Yeah,
This is
mine
gonna
too.
Sound horrible.
Well, we taught a lot this week.
We sound like we're from one of those noir detective films.
We did. We taught a lot this week.
We did a lot of yelling.
Which is good. Which is good.
No, it is
It's
good.
good to get that teaching time in.
That's great.
Yeah. So we don't have Nick,
We're lost without
but
Nick.
that's why I put Crocs.
We put
logo
Croc Lego in
with
his
a K,
place.
with a K.
With a K. We
In
put
his
Croc
place.
Lego in his place.
He's seat
And
warming.
it's not the same. It's not the same.
And I think he adds the same level of intellect to it. No. But
I mean, let's be honest. The expression is definitely exactly the same. Like spit and image.
almost.
Think people know what that means? Spit and image?
I think so.
Yeah.
I have a little. So we have a carnival night coming up at the school.
We do. That's going to be a lot
And,
of fun.
So I'm telling everybody they're gonna get Sensei Lauren in the dunk tank.
I mean, we got to do that, but it has to be with the mermaid.
So little Colton Colello comes in. Little student pulls money out of his gi that his parents gave him to pay for the carnival.
I'm just picturing that in my head. A little kid comes up, reaches into his gi, pulls out 20 bucks.
He did, and then
That's
he's
amazing.
like, "This is so I could dunk Sensei Lauren."
That's the only
And
reason
the-
why I'm going,
and the
not for
mom-
any of the other games and prizes.
And the mom's like, "No, he means so he can come to it's his carnival." I was, "Oh, okay." Jeez.
We've had the same thing. So, obviously, did we talk about the fact that people are saying that Sensei Lauren has mermaid hair?
Mermaid hair. Yes.
We mentioned that on the podcast.
I don't know if
yet?
we mentioned it in the podcast, but she has long
People
hair.
are saying that. Yeah, people are saying that Sensei Lauren has mermaid hair, and Dave, of course, in his
Yeah, because it's fishy and oily.
yeah, because it's fishy and oily.
No,
You know,
it's 'cause it's long.
No, it's just because it's long. But people say the same thing about Mike.
Yes, Sensei Mike in the
from
Tom Service
Tom
School
Service School said the
also
exact
has
same thing.
long and flowy hair.
Also has long and flowy hair. So we were thinking that what we need to do is have them take turns in the dunk tank, and there has to be a mermaid tail, and they all need to
Oh, yeah.
wear the
Just
mermaid
there's a
tail.
string over there. It's bothering me.
What?
But
Okay,
yes,
well.
I told Lauren today. I said, if you wear the mermaid tail, Sensei Mike said he would wear it.
He
which
did. That's exactly what he. No, he literally did
So
say
she goes,
that.
"Oh, if he'll do it, I'll do it."
Oh, there
I'm
you
gonna
go.
Get it. I said, "Done."
No, I just want to make something clear. We're not wearing the mermaid tail.
No.
Because the
Well,
plan is for all the
I've
besides
actually-
you. I don't think you're going in, right? You're not going in the dunk tank.
I mean, I probably will if they want me to.
I was about to say because the plan was for each of us to take a turn in the dunk tank.
Yeah.
Because there has to have been students that came up and said they wanted to.
Oh yeah. Well, so what I've been telling them is when like, are you gonna go in the dunk tank? I said no, ball people can't get wet with the 5 and the 6-year-olds, and they're like, what? I said yeah, no, ball people can't get wet. We melt. We have special sprays to clean ourselves with, and they're like, no.
That doesn't make any sense.
I said it to my cousin who's a student, little Carmela. I go, yeah, ball people can't get wet, and she's like, no. I said no, they can't. It's just my dad has gotten wet. My cousin.
Dag nabbit.
Dad's bald.
Saw through the lies.
Blowing up my spot. But yeah.
Oh,
I just say bald people can't get wet.
Oh, well. Well, I mean, we'll each take a turn in the dunk tank. I'm not wearing a mermaid tail. You can make Mike and Lauren wear the mermaid tail.
The trick for me is this whole window, because my wife is due in the next 3 weeks. So.
Imagine if you're in the dunk tank.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
imagine I'm like,
sudden,
I have to climb out of the water and get in the car and drive to the
You're just running.
Show up with a mermaid tail. Like, I'm here for my kid.
That picture.
It's okay. Hold my fin, hon. It'll be fine.
That's going to be funny.
But, yeah, no.
That's going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun games we have planned for that one. I think my best one, the one that I'm most excited.
Delivery?
What? No.
For the carnival.
No, for the carnival night.
There are a lot of fun games planned for my wife's delivery.
Oh, yeah. But I think the one that I'm most excited to at least see happen is, what is it called?
I don't know.
Well, the he's putting on the big blue
the
suit.
beat the bully.
Beat the bully.
Or beat the
beat the bully
beat
is what. Yeah, beat up the bully or something like that.
So we haven't done a carnival night. We did
I think that's not a really good idea to advertise it as that, because we're always talking about not beating up people.
We did it. So we did it like the first time. We only did the carnival once. We did it like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And we have a self-defense suit that you would wear. Like it's
right.
one tier down from what the police officers
Well,
use
yeah, for the dogs.
Well, but you can hit this thing pretty good.
It protects you pretty
So
well.
one of the games, because it's all carnival games, but it's all like homemade, do-it-yourself games.
Yeah, easy
So we
stuff.
have one of those foam blocker bats from back in the day.
Yeah, you still have that, yeah.
You know, and we put Master Steve, or Sensei Steve at the time, in the blue suit, and the kids would give a ticket, and they'd get like 30 seconds to hit him with that foam bat.
Just whack him all over the place. Right?
And it's a big suit, so he's protected, and it's a foam bat, so it's extra protection.
Yeah, so it's just fun for the kids, because, they get to go to town, and, I mean, he's not really getting hurt, but...
No, but it's
That's good. That's going to be fun to watch. I'm going to enjoy watching that one.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm curious to see how it all plays out.
Yeah, because if this goes well, this is definitely an event that I could see being popular in days.
Oh yeah. I think it'll be a good event. I think it'll be good. It's good. It's good summer fun.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Now I did want to mention something though, because we're completely pivoting now. 180. We never do a 180-degree turn in a podcast. It never happens.
We're completely pivoting.
We have gotten a comment on our last episode of the podcast with one Len Lopez. Was on the podcast, where one of the things that Len asked us was, do we think that Crocs, this whole thing, feels a little culty?
That Crocs themselves are culty.
Even just Crocs in general, but also like ours, what we're doing. Do they feel culty?
What's not a cult, but go on.
So, one of our avid viewers, I believe we've mentioned her before on the podcast, Charity DeLucia. I hope I'm saying the name right. She commented, this, right? You're going to get a kick out of this. Sorry, guys. I Googled what makes a cult. Cult is a term sometimes considered prerogative for a relatively small group, which is typically led by a charismatic and self-appointed leader who excessively controls its members, requiring unwavering devotion to a set of beliefs and practices, which are considered deviant outside the norms of society. And then she drew the line to how you are always saying that Crocs are amazing. You need to wear Crocs. Crocs you have to wear Crocs. She also drew the line to how where when I mentioned that I wasn't as big of a fan of Crocs as you, how you immediately jumped on me about betraying the brand.
You've betrayed the brand.
And
Our
then
brand is
saying
Kickin
that
and Crocs.
She says that, well, that definitely qualifies for someone who's excessively controlling its members. And I was like, oh.
Well, how could you be an ambassador for the brand when you're like, I don't really like them?
I never said I didn't like them.
I don't know.
I just
Felt
said
a little.
I just
even
said I
Nick
wasn't
agreed.
as obsessed with them as you were.
Wow.
Because I don't have 15 pairs. Listen,
Who was that? Who was
I
that?
have
Charity who?
That was Charity.
Yeah.
Charity DeLucia is. She's one of the parents at the school.
Well, I'm sure she'd be the first one to abandon She would abandon our cult. I'm sure.
She would abandon our cult.
Yeah.
No,
so
you want to know why? Because this is the mom who's her with her daughter made the tumblers.
Yes, they made the tumblers.
The Kickin' Crocs
But
glasses
based on that comment, I feel like if I had everybody in the field sipping lemonade from their Crocs, she'd be the one that's like, I think I'm out of this cult.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. If you were having, as you put it, you were having people out there.
I mean, here's my argument. Everything's a cult.
When it comes to
anything
something
that becomes a movement is a cult.
The term culture came from somewhere. So sorry, but anything that's considered a culture could be drawn back to cults.
If I was a maniacal leader, which I'm not,
totally can see you being,
which I'm not,
if you wanted to be.
But see, here's the thing: I didn't seize ultimate power.
No,
right?
you didn't.
When I had the idea for Kickin and Crocs,
you didn't.
And then we started talking about this. I said I would bring you on as a 50-50 partner.
You're right.
I didn't seize control.
I just found it funny how I was reading through the comment and I was like, ooh, self-appointed, charismatic leader. Excessively controls its members.
You got
requires
charismatic,
unwavering devotion to a set of beliefs and practices.
Well, you got charismatic, right? That was the one.
Which are considered deviant outside the norms of society.
And Crocs are not considered deviant outside the norms
for adults.
No, plenty of adults wear Crocs.
Not as much. Remember what Len said. 19%.
Yeah, I don't believe Len's statistics. She couldn't come up with where she got the statistics, and they were years old. Years out of date.
Granted, yeah, that was from 2021.
I've met many adults in Crocs, myself.
Myself.
I have. And then like my wife's cousin came, and their baby shower present is to paint.
Did they paint Crocs on the wall?
No.
Dang,
their baby
missed
shower
opportunity.
present is to paint nurseries. So for people so she's a professional painter. So
you could have had your son growing up while staring at a picture of a Croc.
So he was wearing Crocs, and I go, nice Crocs. And he goes, yeah, I used to hate them, and then I started wearing them, and now he's like, it's all I wear. I love them.
Did you know?
Yes.
Did you know that I have a social media brand?
A couple of dads at the school wear Crocs. I see them. I'm just saying, they're not deviant.
It's all because of us.
They're not deviant.
We broke the norms of society. We did this.
It's making they're going more mainstream. There's a fighter. I commented with the Kickin and Crocs account.
Oh yeah.
There's a fighter for ONE FC that I follow, and she's an ambassador.
Really?
She put up a picture of herself in Crocs a while ago, and I was like, oh, she's wearing Crocs. And now today or yesterday,
she's officially an ambassador.
She had two pictures of her with her Crocs with a big Croc background behind her, and I was like,
wow,
she could fight her too. So I was like, all right.
Hey, there you go.
I was like, can we get a kick in that Croc? Nothing.
We're not big enough yet.
We'll get there.
We're still one of those annoying commenters. They're like, hey, throw a kick in your Crocs.
That's right. When they're like, you wearing Crocs? Don't kick. And people are like,
nah.
Who is this guy?
Yeah, who is
also,
this?
She doesn't speak English, so I'm hoping there's a translation of some sort.
I mean, Instagram does offer that, but unfortunately, if I 9 times out of 10, if someone sees a comment that's not in their language, they're not going to bother.
I don't know. But they see the cool logo, so I'm hoping they'll see the cool logo. And
yeah, we do have a cool logo.
We have a very cool logo. Very cool logo.
So the next thing that we got regarding Kickin' and Crocs was a message
Yes.
from one of our followers. I
Yes.
want to read this.
Not cult.
We're not a cult. I was just kidding
Not a
around.
cult.
I did find it really
So that was
funny.
charity. Charity.
That was charity.
Now
that
listen to me
commented
now.
on.
Now you must go and repent. I'm gonna need.
You must buy 2 pairs of Crocs as your
Well, you're
penance.
not a cult, but I need you to share an image of you in a Croc throwing a kick. And I need it on the 3rd Tuesday of next month.
3rd Tuesday of next month.
Or you're out of the cult.
Or she could just have her daughter do it, who's a black belt with us. She could just have her daughter do it. So let me see. Here we go. So this is from someone who actually gave us a submission for the Christmas tree.
Yes, that's the Toe Roads.
The tow roads.
Who mom just started doing kickboxing. Dad
yeah?
just started taking martial arts.
Nice. There you go. See? Got to get it all, the whole family involved. But she messaged us today.
The family that crocs together rocks together.
There's another, there it is right there. There it is. See, so that's another T-shirt right there.
So Charity's so next black belt testing, I'm going to find her.
Okay.
And I'm going to give her a pair of Crocs and be like,
Okay.
you have to throw a kick in these now or you're out.
Okay.
Oh,
You could probably find her at the graduation that we're going to give out her black belt diploma or something.
yeah, that could work too.
But in any event,
That could work,
so
too.
Miss Tow Road, she messaged us asking us, so where can we find the link to order merch? And I was like, Dave, you take this one.
I won't. Well, she was literally in the lobby of the school. She sent the message, but then like an hour later was her kid's class. So when I saw
so
her,
she came in, yeah.
when I saw her, I was like, hey, we don't have merch yet.
We don't have any merchandise
And then she
yet.
was like, but I saw you
As
guys
I-
in shirts.
As I cover my T-shirt with this pillow.
And then I'm like, yeah, those are ours.
No, yeah. To those of you guys who are wondering about them, I had
have
these
ideas.
made.
We
We have so many ideas, man. I had these made. I had 2 shirts made for me and Dave. I had one shirt that was black. I had one shirt that was white, just so that we could do some cool little color coordination.
Right.
As you guys might have seen that one Instagram post that we did the one time where we literally did like the yin and yang with it. You and I.
And then some unknown person made us tumblers.
Yeah,
I don't remember who that was.
Someone named Charity might have been.
I
Charity.
don't remember who that was.
I think her
It
name
was-
was Charity. I don't know. But no, thank you so much, Charity. Really
Dead to
appreciate
me.
that.
No,
No,
just kidding.
don't listen to him. Do not listen to him. You're a
I'm
valued
kidding.
viewer, and
We need all of them.
yeah, we need all the viewers we can get here. And Miss Tow Road, I do want to apologize that I haven't put too much things in motion when it comes to merchandise
I mean,
because
we have
we're
ideas
still
for sure.
so small. Like our following is still so small. We're only at about, I would say, an average of 300 across YouTube, TikTok,
Yeah.
and Instagram.
I mean,
300 in each.
I mean, we'll get there. We'll get there.
I
We
mean,
have
it's-
ideas.
Listen, when you think about the fact that we've been doing this for less than a year,
We're coming up on it. Are we coming up?
less
on
than a year. A year will be late September, early October.
Yeah.
Late September, early. I forget which exact day. We posted our first thing, but it was late
yes.
September, early
The
October.
idea was what happened when I was on the ferry boat,
Well, yeah.
and I can find out when that was because that's when we went camping, Virginia.
But you didn't capitalize it right
When
away.
was
You
that?
made-
Wait,
you made the
wait,
account-
wait,
Kelsey
wait.
is talking.
I hear-
The
Kelsey?
voice of Kelsey
The
speaks.
voice from the beyond. When? Labor Day was
Labor
the
Day.
birth of the idea.
Was the birth of the idea that you made the account, but it kind of just sat there for a little while.
I
We
did
didn't really
make
do anything with
I
it.
so I had the idea, and before I even mentioned it to anybody, I went onto Instagram
And you
to
immediately
see
caught
if
yeah.
somebody already took
You
it.
took the username, which was smart.
So I
It was
took the
smart to jump on
username
that.
right off the bat,
Good.
and then
It worked out well. But then I
but
forget
it
when
did sit there for a while.
we did. Yeah, we didn't post anything
didn't do
right
anything
away.
for a
It
little
was
bit.
not Labor Day that we posted. this.
No.
I'm pretty sure it was early October. But in any event, so when you think about the fact that we've been doing this for less than a year, and we're already at about 300 across all the platforms, and we haven't been posting consistently. We really didn't delve too much into it.
So we should talk about that too. The last 2 weeks we've just been slacking.
Well, let's be honest. I know that we said in January of this year that we are going to hit content hard this year. This is going to be a year of content. This year also turned out to be the same year that Dave's wife got pregnant. It also turned out to be the same year that a lot of changes happened at the karate school as far as like how we were coordinating things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So a lot of other things happened that, at the moment take precedence before this. Once we grow, once we grow to eclipse and overshadow every other thing that we do in life with Kicking and Crocs, then only this will matter. No, I'm kidding.
But one of the main things is we did sit down and we have definitely like three pillars that we want to cover.
We do.
So we definitely want to do, obviously, the podcast.
The podcast is going to be a main pillar.
We want to do actual martial arts tutorial content.
Sort of like the Superman Punch video. If
Right.
You guys watched the Superman Punch
and
one.
then fun videos like we did with the
Wrath of Zaf.
The Wrath of Zaf.
The Wrath of Zaf, the nunchuck challenges
and things like that.
We want to do more videos like that. So those are going to be like
tutorials, podcast, and fun
videos.
Things.
Yep, those will be like the three main different types of content that we'll do. And we're definitely going to come up with a schedule.
We will
for
be
everybody.
a little bit more consistent.
We'll be more organized with it. The podcast has been the most consistent thing that we've done so far.
Right.
And we've done a very good job at keeping an episode every single week. We don't even let the fact that there is one member missing stop us from giving you guys this podcast. Remember that.
I haven't even noticed. No. We've only done one other episode without Nick.
That's true. We did episode 2 without Nick, and then literally ever since then, he's been every single one. We made sure that we accommodated him. And this time we were just like,
Yeah, well, just because it's going to be really hard because you're going away.
I'm going away over the next 2 days.
You're going away. He was away on work.
Yeah.
My wife is a 4th of July, like fireworks is her thing.
Well, yeah, but that's on Tuesday, on 4th of July.
No, you don't understand.
Oh, she wants to do it every single day?
Fireworks is her thing, so she has a schedule of fireworks. So she knows when every firework is happening, it's my vacation time is usually fireworks every night, depending on where they are.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the first year that we didn't get to see fireworks at the. We usually go in Homedale. They have a place called Bellworks.
Oh, okay.
But because it's on a Tuesday, they did fireworks this week when the school's still open. So I didn't get to go this year.
Oh, yeah, it's annoying.
But that's okay. We'll get it in.
Oh, yeah, fireworks are fun.
Also, we'll start breaking down martial arts technique a little bit more.
We are. We're thinking about several different things. The one, we're thinking that we're going to take the Technique Tuesdays and we're going to start fleshing those out more. We're going to start making those full-length videos that are going to be a couple of minutes long as opposed to just 60 seconds like we do with our
we'll do
short-form
snippets
content.
For the short.
We'll have like a little teaser where we show off what we're breaking down, and then we'll have the full-length video be breaking it down in depth and really showing you guys drills that you can use to do it. Kind of like I said, like with the Superman Punch video, we're really going to be breaking down different drills, different ways that you can use these things, just so that you guys can start benefiting from it more.
And martial arts technique and things that relate to martial arts. So like footwork drills, agility drills, which honestly, agility drills will help your sparring overall. Just being more agile helps everything athletically.
Yeah, it does.
It
does. What would you say, like, the 3 main things are for martial arts? Like, we got our 3 main pillars of content, but what would you say, like, the 3 big pillars of martial arts would be?
Oh, man. What do you mean, like?
Not as in like the
kata, kumite, and kihon.
Kihons?
No.
That's like strict traditional style. I'm more thinking of like
physical attributes or training.
Yeah, I would say like what would you say like the skill like I want to say
this is such a
skills.
Wide debated topic.
I know that's why I'm bringing it up.
It's such a wide debated topic because some people like
what would you say like the 3 pillars?
Some people say strength and conditioning is like key. I don't know. For me, I think number 1 is always like drilling your technique. Number 1 is always the skills.
So technique.
Skills is number 1. So like
technique is definitely a pillar.
I subscribe to the Firas Zahabi mentality. George St. Pierre's coach.
As I say, so those who don't know, Firas Zahabi is
he's a very famous coach, very
coach
famous
at GSP,
artist, and I think most known for coaching GSP. His whole methodology is like 80% of your training should be skill work, drilling your skills, your techniques. And then the remaining 20% is your conditioning and things like that because you get conditioned through your techniques.
Right.
I mostly subscribe to. I think it's more like maybe 70-30. I think I'd say. So for me personally, it's technique.
Technique
First,
is one.
Skills are number one.
Okay.
Cardio is
Stamina
huge.
and cardio definitely
Stamina
is another
cardio
one.
is huge.
Yep.
Because if you don't have good cardio, I don't care who you are.
You're not allowed. Yeah,
You're
it's not. It's not gonna go very well for
if
you.
we're talking specifically for like competitions and things
Even
like
just
that.
regular fights,
Even just regular
too,
fighting.
having to defend
I
yourself.
mean, the real fights usually are quick.
Oh yeah, usually they're quick. But I'm
Quick.
saying that even so, in that quick amount of time, you're gonna expend a large amount of energy.
Oh yeah.
So if
cardio
you
is
can't-
huge.
If you can't, keep that pace, if you don't have a good amount of cardio and stamina, if you tire out too fast, then that quick fight is going to turn into a
and I
very
do
long
think
fight.
My cardio and stamina training. I mean, obviously, I like to run. I'm a runner, but
It's just going to feel long.
But agility stuff is huge for me too. 'Cause
Agility?
I group that in with my cardio. So like I do ring work, like agility rings. I've started doing a lot more of that. I bought like a ring program. So kickboxing school in the UK actually that I follow on Instagram runs a whole like agility section
That's
in
cool.
their curriculum.
That's really cool.
So I purchased their little ring program. So I've been doing that a lot lately, and then I've always been a jump roper, but I finally bought my first like high quality jump rope.
Yeah, you
Cross
do.
ropes.
Show me.
Cross
yeah.
ropes.
Cross
So,
ropes. Not sponsored.
Not a sponsor.
Hopefully one day.
So that I can't wait to. I haven't used the new jump rope yet, but jump rope is huge too. When we had Jeff Smith out.
He was talking about how he
Grand
jumped rope for like
Champion
an
Jeff
hour straight.
He was
right?
like, if you get one tool, it should be a jump rope, and like I get it.
I definitely see why.
And then I mean, strength has to play a portion.
Okay.
It has to play a little bit of so skills, cardio, and strength has to be in there. I don't think it's as important as people make it out to be.
Yeah, I would say when it comes to strength, you can get away with not being as strong if you have good technique and if you have good cardio.
Yeah, you have to have some base level of strength.
Yeah.
Your strong body, strong technique. But I don't think it's like some people put a huge emphasis on strength.
Yeah, some people are a little bit too.
And I
too
don't
much
think
into
it's as
strength.
big as like there's so many memes about like when bodybuilders go into jiu-jitsu schools.
Mm-hmm.
there's a couple of them where like you have no power here. And it's getting off.
That's great.
But it does play a role. I mean, anybody that says it doesn't.
Oh, it definitely does.
It definitely.
I would
plays a
say
role.
that it wouldn't be one of the three main pillars for martial arts.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Well,
put
what
it
I
up
find-
there,
What I find
but it's
fascinating
definitely plays a role.
is like a lot of mixed martial arts don't do traditional strength training anymore.
Well, like the strict like bench press,
Yeah,
deadlift,
you don't see a lot.
squat.
You see kettlebells. You're seeing a lot of
more functional strength training.
Indian clubs. You know, like the
yeah,
steel
yeah,
clubs and steel maces have made like a
Yeah.
huge renaissance,
Yeah.
which is crazy because
Get a lot of rotational work. You get a lot of the different muscles.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of fighters just use
strikes.
they use like a lot of kettlebell work,
Yeah.
a lot of plyometrics. Plyometrics has become crazy, man.
Works your grip strength too, because you have to hold on to that
Yeah.
as you're swinging it around.
Yeah, it's funny how like now it's a lot more plyometrics people are doing, and a lot more like kettlebells
yeah.
and the Indian clubs and steel maces. I'm
That's
interested
cool.
in that stuff. I don't really do steel. I do a lot of like more calisthenic stuff,
Mm.
but the kettlebell and especially the steel maces, that interesting me. I'm interested by them.
Nice.
You know who used to? So the big steel mace. You know who used to use that all the time? The Iron Sheik.
Oh yeah.
There's like legendary stories of like how other professional wrestlers were trying to do his steel mace workout
Yeah.
and couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it.
And couldn't do
That's so cool.
it. Yeah. So he was like a pioneer in that.
It's a very unique type of workout, that's for sure. And if
Yeah.
you're not used to it,
Super
it
fascinating.
ain't gonna be easy for you.
No.
If you're not used to it.
I'm interested in that stuff though, because like old school karate used like a cement pillar on the end of a stick called a chiishi,
Okay, so it's almost the same thing.
and they would do a lot of work that way too. I used to have a chiishi. I got rid of it, but took up a lot of space, and I never used it as much as I should have.
Yeah.
But yeah,
A lot of interesting stuff.
yeah. So I guess that would be cardio,
technique, and I would say
guess,
you want to throw strength up there?
Strength and agility.
Strength. You want to kind of rope them in the same
rope
category?
Them together, I guess.
How about we say functional
strength.
Strength.
Big.
Yeah, functional strength.
I would maybe couple that with like flexibility. Maybe there's got to be in there somewhere.
Well, I don't know about that because see, flexibility is tough because you do need some degree of it, but at the same time, let's say that you're defending yourself, you don't need to kick someone in the head.
No. But you definitely it definitely helps to be flexible for groundwork. It definitely helps to be flexible.
No, you're right. That's true. It's true. Yeah, it's true. It's kind of tough. Yeah. I'd
Mobility.
Say. Mm-hmm.
You know, some of the best jiu-jitsu practitioners are heavy into yoga.
Well, I mean, yoga is definitely the best way to achieve flexibility and mobility in your body.
Yeah, I think so too.
Without a doubt.
I mean, yeah, nobody is more flexible than those yogis. I thought I took yoga in college. It's like, oh, pretty fine. I was more flexible back then than I am now. It's like, oh, I'm pretty flexible. I got this. No problem. And then, within the first 5 minutes, I am not flexible at all. I can kick somebody's head, but that's about it. Like, nope.
But I can't put my leg above my head. That's not how this works. That's not how this works.
It's just a different type of flexibility in yoga, too. It's the first time I did downward dog, I was like, oh, my God, what is this?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, well. Without Nick here, we have no direction.
Yeah, where do we go from here? Nick would always chime in with something.
Yeah, he usually
Nick would be like, back in 1922 when I started.
Yeah, back in Prohibition days.
Now the real question is Nick going to listen to this episode?
That's a very good question. Should we do a Snapchat
little,
here?
We should put a little something in.
Just to see if he did.
Listened or not.
We'll know if he listened to it or not. I mean, this technically would be the thing, is us saying like,
I guess that would.
I wonder if he's going to listen to this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out, won't we? Comment down below if you think that Nick is going to listen to this podcast.
Yes, unless your name is Charity, and no comments. I'm kidding. You're gonna see me next time at a graduation, be like, I really don't like that Master Dave.
Yeah, I thought he's
not very nice.
Why doesn't he like me?
Where's that crazy cult like dictator?
Oh boy.
No. I mean, my son has 2 pairs of Crocs.
I know. I was about to say that might be the start of the cult right there.
That'll be the battle. See, that'll be the household battle, like in our household. Where does my son fall? On the Croc side or
some
the
parents
side?
fight over which sport their kid's gonna do. These parents gonna fight over whether or not their kids wear Crocs.
No, my kid's wearing Crocs. It's not up for debate.
All right. Well, I mean, he did just spend money on it, so I guess he has. Kelsey just yelled at us that it's always up for debate.
No, definitely not. He'll be a Croc guy.
I'm definitely removed from this battle.
You cannot see. No,
I'm
you
removed
can't.
from this. This is an internal family matter.
You have to own the brand a little bit more. I feel like you have to own the brand just a little bit more.
What do you mean?
I mean, you should be out there.
I literally made the shirts for
lobbying for Crocs. Lobbying. You should be lobbying for Crocs.
Crocs, corporate, we love you. We really do. We love your products, and like I said,
I honestly though I don't wear any other shoe anymore.
I don't obsess over them. The way that he does.
I obsess over.
But I do like Crocs.
I am so comfortable in them.
Wear them often, and
I am a brand loyalist though. I have to say, like when I like a particular thing, I'm in.
I'm gonna cut that part out of the podcast, and we're gonna send it to Crocs for when we do our affiliate application, just so that they see that, and hopefully that.
Like I'm wearing currently in Gingy socks, which are like toe socks.
Oh my God! Yeah,
they're the most comfortable running socks I've ever worn.
Great.
Very comfortable.
We have a lot of products that we can get sponsored by.
Yeah, I guess we do.
If you're a product and you want to be sponsored, if you're a product that wants to be sponsored by us,
did you see?
Or no, you sponsor us, I should say.
Did you see there was like a sunglasses company or something that messaged us?
I didn't. What was that?
Like on our
email or in the
Instagram, I believe.
It was. I didn't see that.
I'll point it out to you after this.
I didn't see
like,
that.
hey,
What did it say?
Like asking if we wanted to.
Is it still there? Did you delete it?
Oh, that's right. You're on Instagram too.
I can find it. Let me pull it up here.
Let's see.
Let's talk about this.
I don't know if it was nonsense or not. So you never know with these social media things if it's going to be nonsense. Check one of the messages. I don't know where it is. Is that it?
Okay, yeah, it was in a request. Yeah. Okay,
there you go.
There you go. So First of all, yeah, just looking at this username, this is 100%.
That's
A
what I'm
scam.
saying. So I read it, I was like, oh, this is a
The
scam.
username is just, oh God, can I even try to pronounce this? Core Howard Utgapaz. Core Howard Utgapaz,
Yeah,
2013.
he thought it'd be great for
Zero
his brand.
followers.
Yep, exactly.
So yeah, this is definitely a
Exactly.
scam. I would love to see if this is actually a real sunglass brand though.
Is that what it is? Was it sunglasses? I couldn't remember.
It's
Because
I'm sorry. It's not sunglasses.
It's something. I read the first two
It's
lines. And
regular eyeglasses.
yeah, I read like 2 lines of it. I was like, oh, this is fake.
Let me see what it says. Okay, it says, "Hi there," waving emoji. "We're on the lookout for ambassadors to represent our eyewear brand."
Yeah.
I guess you'd pronounce that Pluto. It's not spelt like the planet Pluto. "And we think you would be a perfect fit."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can see why.
I've appeared in glasses
Yes,
before
I
on the
would wear
show.
Glasses, yeah. "We would love to work with you and send you
I
our
wear
products
contacts.
for free. You could find out more details on this page. Thank you for considering this opportunity. Look forward to hearing from you soon." I mean, I'm going to be honest. It might not be a scam, but it seems really, no pun intended, shady.
Well, I looked at the username and I was like, I don't know about this.
Yeah, I don't think I want to click on that link.
Exactly.
We can Google more about it,
Exactly.
and we'll come back to it at a later date. I don't want to click on that link though. That could be what the scam thing
If
is.
we could just get like Crocs to send us a message like that, hey,
I know.
we've been
Hey, we
watching.
noticed that you are
We
actually
have noticed.
really promoting our brand for free. Keep on doing that, guys. I'll be like, great, sure. We will.
Yeah,
Actually,
no.
we would. We totally would, honestly.
Eyewear. I mean, I would if it was good. If Crocs makes eyewear.
No, it doesn't. Does it really?
It does.
Crocs
It does.
makes glasses?
So, Crocs makes glasses. This is brought to my attention by my nephew. Eyeglasses, like prescription.
Oh, no. Now I have to get those.
Yeah, Crocs does make eyeglasses.
I have to, by the order of our charismatic, self-appointed dictator, cult leader. I have
Yes,
to get
I mean
Crocs
they
eyewear now.
do make glasses. My nephew
That's
sent me
crazy.
a picture of them.
I
It was
had
in the
no idea.
eyeglasses store.
Oh, my God, man.
And I was like, he sent me the pictures. I get them. I was like, get them.
I'm
But
gonna-
I don't think he got them.
I might have to get them for my
I'll have to
next
show you
pair
the
of
picture.
glasses.
I think it's still on my phone.
They don't do lenses, too, do they?
I don't know.
Just the frames, I would assume?
I don't know. But they make them. Probably just the frames. But let's see. I have an iPad
I'm gonna have
here.
to look them up.
Let's see if I can pull up the message. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because he was looking at eyeglasses.
That's crazy though that they've expanded so much past shoes.
Yeah, I mean that's what Crocs does.
We're gonna have to do a deep dive into the.
We're gonna have to,
origin
yeah, we're gonna have to
story.
really see
We
how
kind of
much.
did it when Michaela was on. I mean, she did the Croc quiz, but we got to do more of an in-depth.
Of everything that they
in-depth
make.
Deep dive. Yeah, I just have to go through a bunch of stuff because people are like, the people that are against Crocs, not naming any names, but you know, it's not just the
No.
shoes. What? Look at that.
Boom. There it is. So 100% my nephew sent that from my glasses store. See? Crocs right there. That's the logo.
Oh, so this is at.
No, this is a eye doctor or
At an
some
eye
sort.
doctor.
Like a those are Crocs glasses though, right?
That is.
That's the Crocs
crazy.
logo. That's,
These frames are a little thin for my taste. I like.
Yeah.
I like the ones that
yes,
I'm wearing.
I know you like, but right? They're Crocs.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty nuts, right?
I love it.
Yeah, so
I might
Crocs
have to
does
look
make
into that.
eyeglasses.
I mean, I wouldn't mind having more than one pair of glasses.
See,
I'm
I
not
was
gonna
hoping though there would be a place to put gibbets,
lie.
but there is not.
Oh,
But I am curious on how much they like.
They go
How many
for it,
other
right?
and like what do they have their hands in?
Before we get too far off this topic, speaking of gibbets, I would like to redirect everybody's
Oh
attention
yes,
back to last week's podcast. Which, by the way, if you haven't watched that episode, you really should go watch it. Len is an amazing person, and we had a lot of fun with talking to her on the podcast.
yeah. I wish we didn't have a time crunch on that.
we
episode.
didn't. Yeah, we did have a time crunch.
we
There.
had
We
a
didn't have a
time
lot of
crunch.
time,
We had
so we're gonna have to
we'll
bring
have
her
her on
back
again.
We have to.
Part two.
Part two. But she had a game for us to play, and the game was at least a couple different games. But one of them was we would choose different characters, from various geek culture and stuff like that.
Right, and what?
And we would choose what their gibbets would be, and one of them was Loki.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I said that Loki would have a gibbet that was like the Tesseract, like the cosmic cube. You know,
Mhm,
that
mhm.
would be one of his gibbets.
So during boot camp, at some point somebody came in to the brick school and they're like, "Oh, this was in the parking lot. Somebody must have dropped it, and it was a gibbet
Mm-hmm.
off the ground."
What was that gibbet of?
So the gibbet,
Mhm.
I could identify it right away, but there was like a couple of the other instructors had no idea who it was, and some of the kids were like,
Well, let's be honest.
They were like-
the character did look different, obviously for copyright issues.
right. So they were like, I look at it and I'm like, oh, it's Loki.
Uh-huh.
And like, how do you know it's Loki? He said, oh, well, that's Loki's character. You can see it there.
He was,
and he's
the
holding
the outfit.
yeah, the
looked
outfit,
same.
right?
The outfit wasn't green; it was black.
Right, but he was
But
holding.
you could tell that it was Loki.
And he was holding the
Tesseract.
cosmic cube,
He
the
was holding
Tesseract.
The Tesseract, the cosmic cube. He was holding.
100%.
That was the gibbet. And I was like,
So it was still behind the
I
desk.
was right.
Right. Nobody's claimed it. So when Steve came in,
I
and
saw
he
it.
saw it sitting there, and he's like, I was like, I'm glad you could identify it because nobody else. I felt like,
I
oh
noticed
man.
right away.
And he's like, I was right. I was like, oh, that's right.
So if no one claims this gibbet within the next, I'll give it a week.
The week we're closed.
No.
Nobody claimed it.
Nobody claimed it. Well, but if nobody claims it, then I will most certainly take this gibbet because I would literally put it right into this pair of Crocs right here. I feel like it would match pretty well with these.
You know,
I do. I don't even know.
I was just thinking, it just popped into my head. You know, it would be
What?
pretty cool.
What's that?
So you know how we just saw that Crocs makes glasses,
Yes.
and we wondered what else they have their hands in.
True.
I want you to picture this.
Okay.
Picture this.
I'm picturing it.
Okay. A Croc gi top. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay.
I'm getting there. So regular gi top material, right?
Uh-huh.
Gibbet holes down the left side. You know how we have to sew the stars? You sew gold stars on?
Like
You-
gibbet holes for the patches and stuff.
You could pop in like gibbet holes. You could pop in like, oh, I'm
All
a,
right.
a combo master. I'm a.
This is going to be our first collaboration products with Crocs.
I'm telling like a Croc.
Kickin'
gi
in
top.
Crocs, X Crocs, E-top.
I'm telling you, wouldn't it be cool? Because then you don't have to sew anything. You just like you pop it in the gibbet hole in the fabric.
I'm not gonna lie.
We got to get Mikhail to make a prototype.
It's kind of gonna, it kind of grows on me.
We got to get Mikhail to make a
Besides the
prototype.
other thing that she's making, yeah,
Yeah.
we can't say much about that thing.
No, but this is a good prototype. I'm thinking it's a good prototype.
We'll have to see what she says. She is the fashion.
I'm
expert
gonna
after
bring
all.
it up to her
All
as
right.
soon as we're off this. I'm Snapchatting her.
Oh my goodness, this is crazy. So we got a ton of merch ideas, a collaboration product idea with Crocs, possibly Michaela Day as well.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God, we have an idea for a webcomic, an idea for a video game. My God, man, it's too much already.
We just got ideas.
Jeez, we got so many ideas. Now we just need followers. Hey, by the way, if you guys haven't followed us on Instagram and on TikTok, you can follow us at Kickin' in Crocs. KICKIN.in.Crocs.
CROCS.
You know, I'm not going to lie. The song is starting to grow on me.
I'm telling you.
The song is starting to grow on me. Subscribe to us on YouTube to watch the video versions of this podcast. Let me see. Nick's not here, so I have to do this part. Can I do it in my Nick voice?
5-star review.
Can I do it? You guys
I
wanna hear it?
have to.
Hey, if you guys are listening to this on Spotify or Amazon Music or Apple Podcasts or Google Podcasts, make sure you give us those 5-star reviews. 5-star reviews, please and thank you.
That's your best Nick Italian voice.
It is. It's
Yeah.
great, isn't it?
It's good.
It's great,
All right.
isn't it? It's amazing.
I guess it's time to
I'm
put
so
this.
sorry, Nick.
It's time to put this Croc into comfort mode.
It most certainly is. Thank you guys so much for watching and dealing with our ramblings. Like I said, we were a little bit, we were lost today without our shadow half.
Yeah.
We were
Our
lost
shadow
today.
half.
We miss him, but he'll be back for the next episode, hopefully.
He'll creep out of the
Um,
shadows again soon.
For the next episode, we should have him do that.
Just creep up.
Just creep out of the shadows. But anyways, guys, make sure you have a wonderful, happy 4th of July from all of us to all of you guys. Happy 4th of July.
Yes.
If you do
A
plan.
special message to our British student Terry.
Oh, okay. Terry Burns Dyson. TBD.
We win.
Oh, wow.
Just having
Oh,
fun.
my God.
Just having fun.
Oh, my God, man. That's deep. That's going back centuries.
I've been teasing him during kickboxing class. They sit in the bag. I'm like, do you get pumped for the 4th of July? Or like, because technically he's an American citizen. So
He is an American. It's true. He lives here. He's
right.
one of us.
He is one of us.
We love you, Terry.
He chose the winning side. What do we call that in baseball? Front runner?
Oh, my God, man. I'm going to cut him off now, guys. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm so sorry.
That's just for you, Terry, just because we have that relationship.
I'm cutting him off. Have a happy 4th of July, everybody. If you are planning on setting off fireworks yourselves, please be careful. Don't get hurt. Don't burn anything down because, this is prime time of the year for those types of accidents.
Yeah, especially with like the crazy amounts of fires that are happening right now. Just be safe.
Like we're starting to get that bad air down from Canada again
Yeah,
these past couple days. So please be careful if you are going to do fireworks. But, just have a wonderful 4th of July. Happy Independence Day from all of us to all of you. And till next time, I've been Steve.
Always Dave, loving you from the bottom of my Crocs.
This is where Nick would say, still Nick.
That's
what he would say now.
No, he's not going to say that.
He's not here.
I could have.
Croc Legault could say it.
Croc Legault could say it. Here we go. Ready? Still Nick. I don't think you could hear that at all.
You heard a little bit.
Still Nick.
They heard it a little. Okay, anyways. And you stay kicking, Internet.